Alright, I've almost got what I want here. Then I can roll. Let me see something here quick. Okay, so I got that piece. La la la. I got that piece. I gotta get a different piece. Oh, I got that piece right there. And then, did I get the holster? I did, but not the roll that I want. We'll see.
Shade tech detected. Rogue striker drone. Rogue sniper turret detected.
Do 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 do. That should be a heal. Shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I got one, right?
There we go. Oh, what the fuck?
Killed.
Oh, snipe. Where the fuck was he? Whatever. You know, one thing I didn't... Okay, so one thing I didn't really know is, if you have a... Okay, yeah, so if you got a shield on, and you come up to the corner, like, let's say this is a corner, and normally, you know, unless you do this, you're gonna have to expose yourself. You could shoot people, right? And they would see you and hit you. But what I didn't know is when these people have the shield on, if they get up near the wall and they press their shield button, they can actually hit you, and you can't hit them because their hand goes around the corner. And that's how these fuckers have been getting me when I've been in PvP and getting hit and trying to figure out how they're hitting me when I've got them backed into a corner. It's because they're coming up to this corner, like so, like right about, I think, stop, right about there or so, when they pull that shield out, their arm, or their hand, just their gun actually, sorry, goes right to this corner.
Agent requesting backup.
I know this because one of my clan mates showed me this. He's like, you ever wonder how he was explaining it to me. He's like, you ever wonder how you're getting hit and you're trying to figure out how because you can't see them? And then he showed me. He went up to the wall and he pulled his shield out when he was right against the wall. And sure enough, his hand or his gun goes just around the corner, but he's not exposed at all. He's not exposed whatsoever. So that is an interesting thing that I found out. And it also explains a lot of shit that's when, like, I've been trying to figure out when it's like I'm getting hit and I'm going, how is he hitting me? Like, I can't see him. Now I know. Chaos. I forgot to put some skill haste on my shit. He's dead. I'll get out of here with that shit. Now you got him going. Got the spammer. Once one spammer starts going, they all go. Oh, not too much, buddy. I'm still working on trying to get this piece that I want to figure this out. But it's not, I dropped. I got a piece, but it's not what I want. Oh, there's a piece that just dropped. Don't know what it is yet. Hopefully it's what I want. That's the thing in this game. When you're trying to get a piece that you want, you're not... you could get it right away, or you could get it in a week of trying to get it. It's really stupid, but... Oh shit, that's a big guy. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to heal and retreat. Because I need to bring out a different skill for his ass. He doesn't like this one right here. Oh, that's not where I want to place that. Okay, so really important with these guys, because I'm using explosive delivery, or explosive damage as well. These guys can take a lot of shit. What do you mean? For matchmaking, I don't know. For this, I just try to find a build I can fucking tear things apart with. And I'll tear this big guy apart because he can't take. The one tip I can give you with those big guys, especially the legendary ones with the fucking things on their back, they can't take the turret. The turret absolutely rips their armor apart. I don't know why, but it does. Now, if I was to try to fight him, and I tried to use explosive abilities on him, he can take it, and he would actually end up getting close enough to me to kill me, because my explosive damage, even though it's doing a lot of damage, his armor is designed to take explosive damage. So when you see those big guys, you need to pull out your turret, because it will rip their armor apart. But if you try to fight him with like the hive and stuff, no, forget it. He'll just laugh at you and just keep walking towards you. He doesn't like fire sticky bombs either, but sometimes that's a little difficult to get, because if he's like really pressing you, you won't even get a chance to peek out. I remember one time, and I'm not kidding you, I used explosive abilities on him, and I was counting them. I was doing the math every time I was hitting him with damage, and I could see how much I was hitting him with. I did about 80 million damage to him, and I still didn't break his armor. Yet, if I pull a turret out, it absolutely tears him apart. So his armor can definitely take damage. That's what that means. And it's designed for explosive damage for sure. You pull a turret out though, and yeah, like I said, it just rips him apart. It takes a minute or so, but it'll start ripping him apart real quick. And if you have a turret and a drone on him at the same time, he dies very fast, because it just rips him apart quick. Jesus. Hello to you too, mother effer. Fuck. I open the door and I'm getting shot in the face. Like, hello to you too. No, I don't want the turret for this because I don't see any big guys. It depends on what you're running. You can use my shock trap. You can shoot. You can use the hive of my shock trap trick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get mine out, but I just gotta make sure I have some armor. Oh yeah, I got armor on kill. Okay.
Here we go!
Watch this. This is why I say that. See, he's healing me every time they touch that shit. And they usually run through it, so it usually heals me fully. There you go. Speak of the devil. Oh, there's another piece I want. Right? I use hardwired so I can keep using my abilities. I'm probably gonna die though because oh no, never mind, he brought me back to life. Okay, so this guy's hiding back there. I don't know if there's anybody around him, or I'll rush him if nobody's around him, but and that's how you can be aggressive with hardwired. I've already got Baker's dozen, right? Because if he starts hitting you and you get that over, and you get that all surrounding him, and it'll activate. It usually activates because I'm using explosive delivery, so it activates these little things when they're around him, and it heals them, right? Or sorry, it heals me. Sorry. So I'm just put one more armor on kill to make it a bit stronger. Now you can use. I think I have it on me. I might have put it away. Let me check. I got a nice Hunter's Fury build that I put together. And so I just want to show you something with the Hunter's Fury that I didn't really notice. And remember, I told you about the shock trap and how it likes armor on kill, right? Well, the thing with Hunter's Fury is when you put 3 pieces of Hunter's Fury on, you get 20% armor on kill, and you also get 100% health on kill. Now that 20% armor on kill, if you combine that with the 10% armor on kill with Gunner, and then you throw the shock trap out, if I can show you, if they let me, because I'm going to try to do I'm going to try to run out there and get some damage, but not enough to kill me. I'll show you the difference, right? Because I only had a little bit on, so I was getting a little bit of back when they touched it. When they touch it this time, I'm going to get a lot back. See? That pretty much healed me. And he barely touched it. He barely touched it. They're gonna kill me though because they got those fucking. He's spamming those goddamn drones. Oh, maybe not. See how he healed me? I took damage, but then I got a great big chunk back. Oh no. Ah, you fucker. Watch this. Ah.
Agent deceased.
I jumped towards them by accident. I'm just fucking around though. I'm not actually trying. I just wanted to show you how much armor you get back when they barely touch it.
Rogue agent detected.
Now obviously I'm not going to use this because I'm using a lot of red. This is actually what I'm going to use. But you saw like when I had barely any armor on kill, you just get like these little chunks of armor back. But as you increase it, like if you put hunters on, for example, that's 20% right there. Then you have gunner, another 10%, that's 30%. And if you start putting a little bit on your, you don't need more than that. Like having hunters and using gunner, you don't need anything else. So basically what I should be doing right now is I should be stacking something else on there, like maybe crit hit damage or chance. Probably chance. Probably a little bit of chance, a little bit of damage. Because I have more than enough armor on kill with the shock trap. Or I could put some skill haste on there, right? So I can keep using the shock trap. Or I change this up right here. If I put this on, look at what it says. Skill kills have a 30% chance to reset skill cooldowns instantly. Basically, that's what it means. So, this will allow me to use my shock trap way more often than normal with hunters. And that's weird, right? Because I'm not a skill build. I got 2 skills and I've got mostly this, but I gotta put some mods on. So I don't need this damage armor on kill. Because I've got enough on the 2 pieces alone. The other gear set, if you have it, that gives you almost as much is system corruption. You only need 2 pieces of system corruption to get 15% armor on kill. Oops. Need a good secondary. Now I threw this on there as a joke, this secondary weapon that I have, but it has perfect perpetuation on it, so when I get a headshot on somebody, the next stats effect I apply to them will be 50% longer. Oops. Okay, there we go. I don't know anything about that theory, but it could be right. I'm assuming it probably is.
Rogue assault turret detected.
You're gonna try to rush me? I don't think so, bitch. Oh, were you trying to bomb me? I don't think so. 1 down. 1 to go. I might have to manually heal myself. Maybe not, though. I don't think I'm gonna have to manually heal myself. Because his drone is gonna get fucked up, or it should theoretically get fucked up, but apparently it didn't. I can't see shit right now. Oh shit. You little fucker.
Rogue bombardier drone detected.
He's gonna bleed to death. Well, he might not bleed to death totally, but... Is he gonna be stupid enough to run into my shock trap? That's the next question.
Rogue agent eliminated.
See, he's not stupid. I already got that. There's the holster I need, sort of. Notice how he was avoiding it at all costs. Like most of the NPCs it's like it's almost like a deer in headlights. The brightness of the shock, they just run towards it. But rogue agents will sometimes, for the most part, they usually try to avoid it because they see it. Except for the one dumbass, the first dumbass. I killed him pretty easily because he just ran right into it. And of course, it healed me like crazy. So I'm just going to stack some skill haste on this. Because it allows me to do things quicker. I gotta get some of the time off that shock trap so I can use it again. That's why you see me using the shock trap with hardwired mostly, because I can keep using it. And I can keep bringing it back, and I can keep bringing it back all I want. Oh, I could be dead. Or am I? Oh no, I'm not. Look at that. Boom! Back to life. Oh, I'm sorry. I got something for you. Don't worry about that. And that's how you survive that. Now, I got this robot to deal with. Thank you. Thank you for the heal, sir. And some more. And some more. a little stats effect on you and then worry about your friend over here. Come here. He's tickling me again, is he? Since you like to rotate back and forth. How can you get the bighorn in the summit? Well, have you gotten it before? Because I know that if you haven't gotten it before, I believe you have to do capital building to get that. On legendary. Oh no. Fuck, that saved my life. That totally saved my life. So did that. I just need to make sure there's no NPCs around, which there is. There we go. Come on down. And he just healed me again because he ran through it. Whew. I think there's another enemy in there. When you need your heals, and you just want to not get killed. That robot wants to be a dick because he's running away. It's okay, we can get a status effect on him right now. He should run, if I did this right, he should run right into my shit right here. And give me a nice little heal. Nice big heal, sorry. There we go, yes he did. That a girl. Run in there. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, so if you haven't got it yet, you need to do the capital building on legendary. And you're not guaranteed for it to drop. So just so you know, I got mine on the first drop because I got lucky. But I know other people that took them quite a while to get it to drop. But once you get it to drop, and once you do acquire it, then you can come to the summit and you can get it. Unless they changed it. But that's usually how it works with exotics. Most exotics. Now, when it comes to the exotics that are from the raids, those can only be farmed in the raids because they're raid exclusive. Like the Eagle Bear, Ravenous, Regulus, like those guns. And if you want the capacitor, it's here too as well, but my thing's not up right now. There's challenges you have to do. And see this? See that little symbol at the bottom there that looks sort of like a calculator? That means that if I was to use my shock trap and then, you know, destroy it, I could bring it back and it would instantly be ready again. That's why I'm running this chess piece the way I am. Because that means there's a really good chance that it's going to proc. And it usually does proc pretty often. And that's why I like it. That's why I use it. In this case, it's going to give me an instant thing back.
Assault drones detected.
Okay, this is perfect.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Survive the ambush. Okay, no problem. Just do this. Because drones cannot fly. Drones cannot fly over that. Like, they can fly over it, but it sticks them in place usually. See? Now, if you're not using hardwired, then you would, or sorry, if you were using hardwired, I would be able to use my shock trap way more often. And neither one is the better. Do I expect to see a lot of shock traps in the dark zone? I might have started a fire under someone's ass with this discovery. I might have started a fire on someone's ass. So don't be surprised if you're getting shocked to hell when you're in the dark zone, because I'm sorry, but it might possibly happen. The thing with the shock trap is you gotta get good at throwing it, like where to place it. If you're fighting other people, I've used it in conflict, so it works great, and it does heal you in PvP, and it does heal you in conflict as well. As a matter of fact, it annoys some people because they thought they had you dead, and all of a sudden you're fully armored up again. Now, I was thinking of a way to use this, because I like to use the shotgun, and I was thinking on using it this way, with perfectly unbreakable, right, with a Badger Tough piece. Do you know how nasty that would be? Because I'd have two things of armor, but this thing's going to heal me, right? So possibly I might not ever have to proc that unbreakable at all. That's a possibility as well. Endless possibilities. Right now I'm trying to build a hardwired build that's a DPS instead of skill tier, because it would give me the best of both worlds. It would give me the ability to be spammy with skills, yet I would have DPS and be able to hit decently. I've already started working on some of the... I've already got one piece rolled like that, hardwired into red. Because usually it's yellow, right? I've got a couple, I think I have 2 pieces out of 4 that are rolled to red. Because they have to have certain things on them too, right? You want to make sure that it has like certain attributes on it. You don't just want to grab it and throw whatever on. You like just grab a random piece and just throw red on it. It's got to make sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, then what's the point?
Shade tech detected.
Okay, there, that's perfect. You saw that? You saw that heal?
Serious trauma detected.
Mm-hmm. Now I can use see the symbol at the bottom. Watch this. Boom! Instantly ready. Oh, I got sniped. Fuck! I knew there was a sniper there. I shouldn't have done that. That was my bad. I should have immediately moved out of the way. I don't know why I stood there. But that's a pretty strong heal. That's the point. I was trying to get that gunner to run into it, and he did. And it pretty much healed me all the way. You can use this trick on any build. You just have to remember that if you're going to use anything but gunner, if you're not using gunner and you're going to do a different specialization, then this piece, and this piece is going to have armor on kill for a decent heal. But I'm running, like I said, I'm running hunters, and hunters gets 20% armor on kill already. Plus gunner gets 10%, so that's 30. So I don't need to stack armor on kill, really. I could, but I don't need to, because it gives me a decent heal.
EMP jammer detected nearby.
Remember, it works both ways too, right? The shock trap will give you, when you shock somebody with the shock trap, it'll heal you, but also if you kill them, it gives you a nice chunk as well, right? Ouch. I should be able to pull this out now. Okay.
I got one right over there. Tango is here.
The fuck out of here, noob. And the reason why I'm staying back is because this is on Legendary, and they hit like dump trucks. Alright. So we need a super heal coming up. Oh, you little bastard.
Trauma detected.
There we go, look at that heal. Boom. I thought I was dead and it brought me back. Oh, he's still alive?
Deploying UAV.
Now, I don't want to get too close to that EMP, because that EMP is a little bit different than your usual EMP. But if I don't move, this cocksucker is going to spam me. He's going to spam me with grenades. I need to find out where his controller is. I missed him. I'm gonna have to be crazy and throw this in there, like so. Oh, I got his controller. I need to find his controller and not get shocked by that. See that wave? That hits you, it hurts like a bitch. Oh shit. Yay, yay, yay. Hi. Oh, of course, you come running in there like a dirty shirt. I need your controller dead. I need him. You see, he's avoiding this. He's avoiding this shock field. He knows. He knows if he goes near it, what's going to happen. That's okay. Now I need to know what path he's going to go up. Oh shit. Still one more. There's a controller. Oh no. I hate when they fucking do that, when you go to jump away and he decides he wants to hug cover instead. I should just heal and run at these fuckers. I'm having too much fun with this, though. Thank you for the heal, bitch. I knew he was gonna run at me.
EMP jammer destroyed.
Oh, I'm even gonna go look at that shit that dropped. Okay, no, that wasn't it. It was over here. I got way too many of these things I gotta open up. Jeez. What's this summer cache? Oh, it's recalibration shit. Those are the, you know those SHD calibration things? Those are the most annoying things to get your hands on. Of all the pieces that they give you. Like light machine gun alloy, they give you 4 of those. But they only give you 2 field recon datas and 1 SHD calibration, which you can make. You can go into your thing and make, but it requires resources. Lots of them. It's not exactly cheap either to get. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. The mop also has armor on kill as well, so if you pull that baby out, that will also juice up your ability. And I'm using the orbit. I get 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds if I finish them off with that weapon and switch over to my other one. Now I want this piece. Get rid of this shit. Wait, what does this have on it? It has nothing on it. Now I need to make sure I have enough resources because I'm gonna do a whole. No, yo, I gotta keep farming. So I'm gonna farm. The one thing that I'm trying to do with this build is I'm trying to make it different than normal, and you know how that is when you make a build that's different than the norm. You will get people that are going to be like, well, you know, you should run it this way, and you know, you'll have people saying that shit, and it's like, yes, you're right, I know that, but I don't want to run it that way because that's the way everybody else does. I want to run this my way. Different. You keep things different as far as builds go, and it will be just fine. But if we have all the same old metas,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
they're healing me. How do you think? What do you think of that of a heal? Like, I know how this is gonna go. I gotta keep back from him. That would be a nice little distraction for him. What you want to use with him bad boy going? Nope. What you want to do is you want to focus him. Whoa.
Serious. Detected.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Cleared him out.
God damn it, I got distracted by fucking something else. Or I would have killed him. I was too busy looking at something else. I thought it was just me and him. I didn't even see that guy go by.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Anyways, he would have died. I'm not worried, because that drone would have ripped, or that turret would have ripped him apart anyways. Just trying to read something, that's all. That's pulled me away from that. What is this crap? How cold is it outside? Well, it's only -9. Not bad. Feels like -18. Okay, but here's my question to you. You said you got it when you played it on Challenge on the Summit on floor 10. But here's my question to you. Did you already acquire the Bighorn? Because if you've already acquired the Bighorn, that's why it dropped. It shouldn't be dropping unless they changed it. It shouldn't be dropping unless you do the Capitol building. You have never had it before and it just dropped, then they've changed it. Because you used to have to go to Capitol building and get that one. You had to do it on Legendary.
Assault drones detected.
Look at that, they hit like dump trucks. Let me just go down the lobby. Yeah. Then they've changed it. Because normally you have to do, like I said, you have to do the, that's how I got mine, and that was just how it was. The Capitol building was, on Legendary, is the one where that boss that you kill is the one that usually drops it. Once it becomes a part of your loot pool, then you can go farm it. Doesn't mean it's going to drop, but you can farm it by just going to assault rifles. Then that would be your best bet if you have already acquired it. And if they've changed it, then I guess they've changed it. But you know that, not to be kind of, I don't know, they do change things like that, and I know they do, but what makes me mad, sort of makes me mad. Okay. But what makes me mad is to get the Bighorn, originally you had to do the Capitol building on Legendary. Originally. Obviously they've changed it. And I worked my ass off to get that gun. But now I see they've changed it and made it easier to acquire. Which kind of makes me, I don't know, it kind of annoys me because I had to work my ass off to get it. You know what I mean? Not to put anybody down, It just drives me nuts when they make guns that are... That's not the greatest gun anyways. It's okay. But, you know what I mean? When you... Yeah, no, I know. Because that's normally where you get it, is the Capitol building. But they've obviously... They have changed it. Right? I'm going to see if I can... Where am I? I'm on 27 right now. So let's reset the fucking checkpoint. Normally when I do this, I do it with this, so I can just go through it. Whoops, that's not what I want. Okay. The first time I did Capitol Hill, Capitol Building, I got it. But that's not like that for everybody, right? It's always different for everybody else. I know people that tried to get that gun, and I'm not kidding. We did Capitol Building for them. It seems like I'm getting some pretty decent stuff dropping. It's just annoying because they hit like dump trucks, so they kind of slow you down. And when we were doing heroic as a team, like when I had teammates with my clan. When we play this on heroic when there's a bunch of us, because we find that when it's on heroic and there's a bunch of us, we find better stuff drops. Because we tried it as a group on legendary, and stuff was dropping like really crappy stuff. So we switched it to heroic, and we started getting... the first drop I got on heroic was a god rolled piece. Imagine that. Like, they need to fix that, right? If I'm playing on legendary, even if I only have 2 directives active, or even no directives active for that, I have 2 right now, then I should damn well be getting some really good stuff dropping. It has been sort of decent today, but it's not always like that. It's so random, right? That's what drives me nuts about this game, is the way they've designed the system. It doesn't seem to want to drop really good stuff on legendary all the time like it should. And here's the other thing that drives me nuts. When you're in the open world, like you're just, doing control points or whatnot, and those boxes on the ground that you can open. You open those boxes and your world's set on heroic because you can't go any higher than that for your actual world. Only missions and summit. And you open it and it's a purple. Like, you should never be seeing purple at this point in the game. You should not be seeing purple at all. But if I go into the world, I'll show you. You know what? I'll show you what I mean. It won't take me long. I'm on PS5, so it won't take me long at all. It's pretty fast, actually, usually. 87-100. Boom. Okay. So let's, good example here. Go here. Good example. Okay. So this is my point. Actually, skill efficiency is everything. Here, let me see if this opens and it's purple. Okay, so for a change it was gold, but it's still a shitty roll. Skill efficiency is everything. It's skill damage, skill haste. So think of it this way: when you look at the momentum, I've had this conversation enough times to know this. So it stacks 30 times, right? And it says it gives you 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% arm, which equals 3% when it's at 30. Yes, so you get everything. So you get status effects at 30%, you get skill haste at 30%, skill damage at 30%, skill repairs at 30%, all across the board, yeah. That's why it's so powerful. That's why that backpack is amazing, not just for DPS, but you can make an armored build that's insanely crazy with the Memento backpack. You can make a DPS build that's really hard hitting with that, because no matter what you do, you're getting 3% across the board for armor regen, no matter which way you go. So then you just build around it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no, I know what you mean by the skill haste. It's crazy. Um, if my hardwire didn't get bogged down by that, I would try that, because that would I would definitely sacrifice this for the Memento backpack, because it would definitely speed up, or not speed up. It would help me across the board, right? Because this weapon that I'm using right now would hit even harder than normal. And then my skills would do way more damage than normal. Something's going on here. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, no, I know. If you go into the DZ, there is diminishing returns eventually. And that's the thing. You just have to know when that's going to happen. And that's the hardest part, is figuring out when you need to stop adding things to, you know what I mean? Like crit hit damage, for example, there is a very good example of diminishing returns if you put too much. That's why I don't focus. I know a lot of people love to go like, when I build a DPS build, I want to make sure that I can hit, but I don't want to go too much, because I know that after a while it's not going to matter. It's going to be the same damage. For haste, I haven't really gotten into haste, to be honest. The only thing that I've used is just whatever this backpack gives me usually, and I might have like maybe some on my stuff, possibly. I'm thinking of doing something actually. What I'm thinking of doing is making this hardwired build into a DPS build, but what I'm going to try to do is actually stack skill haste on everything I can possibly stack it as much as I can on everything and see what happens as a DPS build. You know what I mean? Because if I can get my cooldowns to be really low and still manage to turn this into a DPS build, that would be insane, because then I could still do things. So what I would do there is I would turn this into the shock trap trick I have. That would make that more viable. But it shouldn't be a problem because I'm running hardwired, right? But if I get rid of this backpack, I'm gonna need something to make it come back quicker. Which is it's not gonna happen, right? Because I don't think you can affect feedback loop. I don't think skill haste will affect it at all. Make it quicker. Hello, what's up, Geronimo? Okay, let me see what control points. Oh my god. This is the only one left? skill haste is something I'd really like to know when the yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't have to run this. I could turn around and I could put this on as well to bump up my skill damage, right? If I put the waveform on, I could easily um, I'm on PS5 or well, PlayStation, sorry. It doesn't matter. PS4, PS5. I'm on PS5, but it doesn't matter. You can still play with each other. Now somebody told me, who was that? Who told me about crossplay? Somebody said something about crossplay with the Summit. It's only the Summit though. I don't know if there is crossplay with the Summit. I'd have to check into that. But somebody said last night that they were able to play with somebody on console when they were on PC. So I don't know if that's true. Because Ubisoft did update, or did do an update or maintenance or whatever not long ago. I can't confirm that, so I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm really curious to see, like, I transformed a hunter's build. Oh, so you saw my True Patriot build. I think you did. I transformed that into a skill build, and it's actually pretty good. Because what it does is when you get the debuffs on them, that's not just for your guns. Like I think the red one makes you do more damage. That's not just your guns. Your skills also do more damage as well. So that's when I had this epiphany and I said, well, what if I turned True Patriot into a skill build? And then I tried it and I was like, holy shit, this is hitting pretty hard and I'm increasing the damage on my things just from the gear set, the debuff. Plus it helps you out because the way I run mine, I always run this way so I leave the chest piece open for whatever I want. But usually when I run this, I want the backpack because the backpack speeds things up. It makes it 10-second wait instead of a 20-second wait. And if I run anything else, it's usually that too. Yeah. Yeah, I have it. It's a recently video that I made. Then I transformed like I said, I transformed my True Patriot into a skill build. And I still use the Scorpio. I like the Scorpio, I don't care. I know I should be probably using the capacitor, but I like the Scorpio because the Scorpio can basically stop people in their tracks, right? Because it has lots of debuffs. So if somebody's rushing you, you go bang, bang, you can instantly stop them in their tracks and then keep going. And then as you hit them, the more you hit them, you eventually, I think it's after 7 bullets that hit them or whatever, they start taking 20% more damage. Now, this is why I was using it with the True Patriot skill build, was because you get the 12%. You get the 12% more damage against them. Plus, you'll have the 20% on each one every time you get that up.
Agent in need of backup.
So essentially, you're doing 32% damage to them once you get past that point where you do more damage, right, with the Scorpio? Right here, right? 7, it says 1, 3, 6, and 7. Targets take additional 20% damage from all sources. From all sources. So that's why this gun is so nasty when you run it with glass cannon, right? Because you get 25 to 30, depending on which one you're using, 25 to 30% damage from all sources as well. That's why this gun hits so hard.
Combatants nearby.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen that. I've seen exactly what you're talking about. I saw that about a couple of days ago. When I was just wandering in there to check some stuff out, and I saw exactly what you're talking about with the tardigrade. I'm not sure exactly what is going on with that, but there's definitely some weird stuff going on in the game. It's not everybody doing it, but there certainly is people doing it in general. That's the unfortunate part of this game, is you're going to have those people that do that. Right? There's not much we can do about it.
Friendly combatants detected.
And there's not much Ubisoft can really do about it either. I mean, a lot of people are bitching at them about, you know, these hacks that people are figuring out. They're these little workarounds. There's only so much they can do.
Requesting backup.
Because it comes down to devices. Some of these things require people to use devices to make them work. And unfortunately, this game does not check to see if you're running illegal devices. You know what I mean? I don't know about PC, but on console, they definitely don't check for that. What they're checking for, when the anti-cheat is in the game here, what it's looking for is modified files. And since these devices don't modify files, it's all done on the device, the game doesn't see it as a problem. Now, if there was a way for them to detect this device, that would be a different story. Then people would be getting busted. You'd see a lot of people getting busted, I'm telling you right now. There'd be a ton of people getting busted. But unfortunately, they're not going to implement that kind of technology. They have it. It is in the works, and there is a company designing something that can do that. But it's going to be really expensive, and at this point in the game's life cycle, they're not going to bother. It would cost them way too much money to even put that in the game, to check for that. It just wouldn't make sense from a financial standpoint.
Detected.
It just wouldn't make sense. Let's see what this guy has. Contractors Gloves? Shit. I already have a good pair though. Mine are God rolled, but still, if you don't have Contractors Gloves, you need to come here and get this. Because you could easily roll those to whatever you want, really. I would obviously make that weapon damage higher. You could, headshot damage is fine. Headshot damage doesn't require crit hit chance. That's why you see a lot of people running headshot builds. If they're using a decoy, that will take their name away as well. There's another thing that takes their name away too. Let me go see what that one is. I think it's system corruption, but let me go check. There's another one that hides your nameplate. If you ever see somebody running around with no name, they've thrown a decoy, or they're using the gear set. Let me see. I gotta see what it is now. Yeah, it hides your nameplate. Yeah. Yeah, see, when you use system corruption, this is what makes system corruption so good. It hides your name for 5 seconds as well, right? And so they're trying to lock onto you, but they can't. System corruption, I believe system corruption's original abilities were supposed to be similar to the hunters. I don't know where that picture went that I had, but there was a picture a long time ago of I think it was system corruption that they were working on, or it was something similar to that. And basically it was supposed to be a build that was able to hack other skills. They were going to bring it out, and they never did. They never did. I think I think that's what system corruption turned into, but they changed it drastically. That would be cool. Could you imagine if they brought out a gear set that did that? Where I could hack. Like, if you threw a stinger hive at me, I could hack it and then turn it against you. Like, I think that would be cool. The hunters can do that. You go against the hunters. If you throw a stinger hive at a hunter, he can turn it on. He can turn it against you. Yeah, I thought. Let me see. Okay, let me read this. You know what? I don't think that's what it is. Because, let me explain something that me and a buddy was in the dark zone I think about 3 weeks ago now, maybe a month ago. What you're saying it just brought something up to me. And this is why I think it might not be a decoy. So there was 3 guys in the dark zone, and they were going rogue, and they were going manhunt and whatnot. And I was looking at my ping, and my ping was great. It was like, I think 12. But every time I got near these guys, my guy would start getting stuck in place. Like, he'd start lagging, like, really badly. And this isn't normal for me, because I have a really good connection. My connection speed is 1,000 up and 1,000 down. I've got more than enough power to run a server and then some. As far as connection speed goes, I'm directly connected as well. But yeah, I was like getting stuck in place. I couldn't move. I couldn't use my skills, and I wasn't disrupted. And it wasn't just me that was happening to. It was the people that I was fighting with. Like, they were in my party, were having the same issue. We kept getting stuck, and they were killing us, right? Because we couldn't move, and we couldn't figure it out. So I looked at my ping during the fight, and I didn't see any difference in the ping. So I was really scratching my head trying to figure out what was going on. I don't know, still to this day, but something was not right. My guy never does that in PvP. He never gets stuck like that. It's hard to explain what I mean by that. So, like, I'm trying to run. Just imagine me trying to run, like, pretend this is like a space. My guy's trying to do this and he can't move. He's literally running in place. But I'm not riot foamed or anything. And we were all doing that. And then we'd warp a big chunk, and by the time we warped ahead, we were dead. After these guys left the server, after these 3 guys that were going manhunt left, we were fine. The next people that went rogue, no problem. No lag, nothing. Yeah. After they left the server and the next batch of people decided to go rogue on us, we had a great fight. It was great. Nobody was lagging or anything. Like, we weren't having this issue anymore. So I jotted down their names, but I don't know where I put them. But because I said something's not right here. Like, this is really fishy. Like, I've never had this issue in the dark zone fighting people. Are you on the East Coast? You're in the West? You're on PC though, right? See, I found that see, if I connect to a West server, I'm in the East, right? If I connect to a West, okay. But so the only game that really affects me when it's a West connection is NHL 22. That's the only game that seems to affect me when I get a West connection. I get like a really bad ping. But if I jump on my PC and I play any shooting game, and I hit a West server, my connection's 20. I jump on EA Sports NHL 22 and I get a West connection on there, I'm sitting at like 70 to 80 on a West connection. So Yeah. I believe mine was still decent here too when I was on a west as well. I think it was 25. Whoops. Yeah, like right now I'm at 40 for some reason. I'm at 43, which is really weird. Shouldn't be that high. I mean, there's not much we can do about it, right? Like, even though that they might have been doing something funky, what are we gonna do? Tell Ubisoft? What are they gonna do? Dick all, right? They're just gonna laugh at us and go, "Pfft, yeah, so what's your point?" We used to get shit like that on when I used to play on PC. We used to get all kinds of crap in different games, like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike was bad for that shit, wall hacking and stuff. Like that was bad. I used to love Counter-Strike until that shit started happening. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, time to move on. This one here, I can, I'm dealing with this. It's okay. I try to avoid it until I see some fixes going on. Yeah, no. But we didn't go back in the DZ after that. We haven't been in the DZ since. Because we were like, what the hell just happened to us? Like, what just happened? Did they just leg switch our ass? Like, is that what happened? Like, that's the only thing I can think of. There's another thing too in the DZ. I don't know if I might get killed doing this, but I'm gonna go here and show you something. I don't know where it is, but I'll show you where I was. I'm probably gonna get somebody's gonna go rogue on me when I'm trying to do this. But I might want to show you something. Watch this. Hold on, let me just go in here for a minute. Hopefully I don't get killed doing this, but I'm gonna try to show you.
We should investigate the site again. Check in with Torres when you're free.
It's over here.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
So I want to show you where I was.
Access granted.
So I was here. I was right here. And you see this wall? It's a building, right? And there's a wall here. Well, he was over here. I'm not sure exactly where he was. I can't tell you for sure, but he was somewhere over here.
Was returning to base.
Okay. And he was shooting me through the fucking wall from way over there. He had no line of sight on me, and it was going right through here. And it was hitting me. And I thought, what the hell? And I wasn't alone either that day. I had other people with me, and we were all saying the same thing, like, what the hell's going on? How is he hitting me from there? And we didn't investigate to see, like where exactly it was, but we could see his character. You know how you can see the outline when they're rogue? We could see his character's outline where he was. So he was far away. It's not like he had a beat on us. And he was shooting. There's certain points in these maps that you got to be careful of, because you can shoot through things and it only works one way. If you shoot through this way, for example, and you're on the other side and you try to shoot back through this way, it won't work. Because there's certain places in these maps that are broken, but it's only one way broken. So they can shoot this way, and they know this, that's why they do it. They can shoot this way and they know you can't shoot back because that's not how it works. It's just broken physics. It's probably an easy fix they could fix, but they haven't done so. Maybe just enough people haven't experienced it for them to really care about. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but somebody told me that if you do this, if you back out of this and you come back in like this. I don't know if it is. Uh-oh. This is how I was told to switch servers, but I don't
Access complete.
see. I can still see that character, so they're full of shit. So I'm not sure. I think you have to go in the DZ first and then come out and do that, whatever.
Transmission range limited.
Okay,
Proximity
back out.
coverage only. Exiting dog zone.
Now I'm gonna go and do this. I don't know if this actually works. You used to be able to just back out of the... Hold on. I almost sent a message to my wife, and I didn't realize that the phone, I must have hit the button. It was recording me talking, so I had to just delete all of that shit. Could you imagine sending that? That wouldn't be a good thing. Let me see if I go back down if it fixes that problem. I don't think it does. I know if I log out and I log back in, it's supposed to work. You're supposed to be able to get out of there and go all the way back, and it should supposed to. But I bet you I still see him. Yeah, see, I still see him. So it hasn't switched me servers yet. And he's there too as well. Both of these guys were there. So let's see if I do this. Whoops. Let me see if I do this. Whoops. Let's log out real quick and log back in. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and see if it fixes anything. Probably not. It should, but I doubt it. See, it was so much easier in the first division. It was so much easier to switch servers.
Agent, we still haven't located the mobile shade server at Kenley
Oh.
College. It has.
I believe it just switched me servers when I logged out.
For Kenley College. It has to be there.
Nope, it didn't. He's right there. Fuck.
Check in
Okay.
with Torres when you're free.
I don't know, dude.
Access complete.
This kind of shit used to work in the Division 1, but apparently not in this one. I think if somebody joins me or one or two people join me, it'll switch us. It still does that. Somebody told me before that you just back out of the thing and you just, you're supposed to be able to just like go out the door, go past the part where it says dark zone southeast, whatever, and then go back in, and it should switch servers, but it doesn't always do it. See, in the Division 1, you could just do that kind of thing and it would switch. It was really easy to switch servers. Which dark zone is invaded today? That would be DZ West. And what do we have? Yeah, that's true. That would work too. Did I ever show you my tip of the spear build? I have a tip of the spear build that's pretty nasty. Except I don't think I have the gear on me right now. It's in the box. I'd have to pull it all out because I put everything away. And the reason why I started assembling a tip of the spear build is because soon, when Ubisoft drops this content, we're going to be able to use our special weapons in the Dark Zone again. So you know what that means. That means there's going to be a lot of snipers. How much do you want to make a bet that, well, that and firewall. There'll be a lot of firewalls as well, but there'll be quite a few of these, right? Because that TAC 50 rifle can drop some. Well, the Nemesis can drop somebody in one hit. I have a Nemesis build that I can drop people in one hit. I have a pistol build that can drop somebody in one hit. And what I use for that one, this well, one of the pieces I use for that one is this guy right here, the Dodge City Gunslingers holster. Basically, you just keep your pistol in its, just don't bring it out. Let it juice up. Same theory as the other ones. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Sawyer's knee pads. The only difference with the gunslinger Dodge City Gunslinger thing is that you just pull it out and you can move around all you want. However, there's a catch to it. One shot, right? So your first shot out of that gun, if it doesn't hit anything, that's the drawback. If it doesn't hit anything, then you just wasted it. So you want to make sure that it counts. You want to make sure you know how to somewhat aim before you try that out. But if you do successfully know how to aim, you can one-shot somebody with that thing, no problem. I use my Liberty. I don't have a Regulus. I have the project for the Regulus, and I've pretty much done the project. I just need to do a raid one more time. One more time, I have to do Iron Horse one more time. And I should be able to get it.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Because I've done the projects up until that one point. Which again, you have that gun, you can one-shot people no problem. I've actually had it happen to me. That's how I know. I had like a 2 million armor build on, and a guy fucking one-shotted me with a fucking Regulus. Boom, dead. Mind you, I got him back. I did get him back. I burnt the fuck out of him. But I barbecued his ass. He died faster than I did. The thing that pisses me off more than anything, though, is I had a Revenus. I had acquired a Revenus, and I don't know if you remember when they... I don't know if you remember when they tried to fix the invisibility glitch way back. Oh no, I need the Regulus. That's the one I'm after. I got the project. I just need like a backpack, and then do the raid. So I'd have to do the raid to get the backpack. That's the thing. I don't know if a backpack was to drop, which your chances of the backpack dropping are good because you have 8 people in a raid. So there's 8 chances for it to drop. As long as you don't kill the first boss, you should be able to donate it. I don't know if you can you donate things? I don't know. Can you donate things during a raid? I think you can.
It's hard to look people in the eye sometimes.
You said you got the bighorn from the summit. I wonder, like, I know this is silly, but I highly doubt it's gonna work because it's a raid exclusive. But you never know. There might be like a little, because I'm seeing a lot of people get it. Could you imagine if you did the pistol loot thing and it dropped and it's not supposed to drop, but it did? Oh my god. I would have to keep that. I would have to, yeah. That might not be a good video to make if it was true. You know why? Because Ubisoft might fucking pounce on you for that. Because that's that's not good.
Agent in need of backup.
But you never know. I think the most common question I get when I'm using my Ego Bearer is people say, "Well, you've got it now. You can just target assault rifles and it should drop again, right?" And I'm like, "No."
Shit, fire. Charles have to screw to get an espresso machine. I'm pretty sure he's brewing dandelion roast. Jesus Christ, such horseshit.
No, it actually doesn't. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to somebody else that just sent me a message. No. I think people are really misunderstanding the concept of this. So let me just break. I just gotta just give me a second here. I'm gonna break this down really quick for somebody. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can play on. I'm on PS5, but I can still play with PS4 people. But let me just share this real quick because I just got a comment of somebody trying to tell me that any skill will trigger this, and that's not true. So let me just... Okay. What do I got on here? Let me show you this. Okay, so I'm running gunner. I've got some armor on kill on. Gonna go hurt myself real quick over here. Okay. I'm gonna do this so that I can prove my point here. I'm trying to prove it a different way though, so that people can see what I mean, because I don't think people are understanding what I mean. Okay, see that heal? It's amazing, right? Now, keep that in mind, because now we're gonna switch. Now I'm gonna show you something before I switch. So Gunner has this amazing thing called armor on kill. Killing enemies grants 10% armor. Okay? That's the... Remember this. Now I'm going to move over to firewall. I'm going to use firewall instead. However, I'm going to make sure that you can see that I have one armor on kill right now, which is right here, and I'm going to take it off. So I have armor on kill right there. So I'm going to take that off, because if I don't, then you won't see what I mean. Okay, I just got to make sure there's no armor on kill at all. Nope. Okay, I have none. I've taken it all off. And I'm going to do the same thing.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We're going to throw it here. Whoops. It shouldn't heal me. It heals my health, but it does not heal my armor. See that? Because I don't have any armor on kill. Right? Now, let me do this. Let me start adding armor on kill. This is how I figured it out, and this is how I narrowed it down to armor on kill. So now I'm going to add, I don't have the greatest mods for armor on kill, but by all means, if you do. Okay, so I put 2 mods on. I've got 2 mods. I'm going to go do it again.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, I'm using firewall. I'm also going to pull out the mop, and I'm going to keep it in my hand, because the mop has 10% armor on kill. Okay. Watch this. Boom! So that's how I know it's armor on kill. Right? But only this skill, only the shock trap and the shrapnel trap are the only ones that trigger this shit to happen. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. I've tried every skill there is in this game, and it does not trigger this effect. Only the shock trap and shrapnel trap do this. But you can do this with any any specialization. It doesn't have to be just gunner. Gunner is the strongest because gunner naturally has 10% armor on kill, right? That's why you don't need as much. Now, here's another thing you probably didn't know either. Well, you probably did. You don't need to. Why do you think this is what I'm trying to explain to people, why I run hardwired with the shock trap. I think you're probably understanding why I run it now. Why I'm running the shock trap with hardwired, right? So I can keep doing it. But I can use any specialization. Now, I had an idea with this. I gotta get it first. I gotta get a better piece, but I'm gonna put this on. And I'm gonna go throw on Survivalist. I don't know if you saw. Well, see, here's the thing. The more armor on kill that you stack, the stronger it is, and that's pretty strong. So as you see, you don't really need a lot. So I'm gonna use this, and I don't know if you saw. Oops, I don't know if you saw what I put on. I put Mad Bomber on. Mad Bomber means my grenade radius is much, much bigger. It's 50% bigger. So that's the size of my grenade now. That whole area is gonna burn. Now if you did that like twice, you've got fire everywhere. But yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna hurt myself. So I'm using Survivalist now, right?
Serious trauma detected.
Not as strong. But what weapon do I have out? I don't have this out. Now watch what happens when I pull this out. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you how much you roughly need for it to be pretty good. Let me just fucking kill this thing first. Or let me reset it. Okay. Let's throw this. Okay. That mop makes a big difference, right? So that means I need to have more armor on kill. Now, let me show you what naturally has armor on kill on it. Hunter's Fury has armor on kill, 20% to be precise if you have 3 pieces. 100% health on kill. System Corruption has 15% armor on kill for 2 pieces. I'm gonna put a bigger thing on my thing here. I'm gonna start stacking armor now. Okay, so now I have 1.8 million. I'm gonna have to hurt myself here.
Serious trauma detected.
Boom! That's at 1.8 million. It still brought my armor back up really fast. Faster than any armor regen build you're going to see. I have an armor regen build that's 145,000 a second. And it's pretty fast, but it's not that fast. I don't even know what you would call that. Like, what is that? Like 600% armor regen right there? Like, I don't know. It's fucking fast. The point is when you throw it at somebody, you're going to keep them, you're going to somewhat keep them back. And if you're running a Scorpio, if you have enough armor if you have enough armor, right? sorry, if you have enough armor on kill, which I usually run this with hunters, and it works great, right? I run it with hunters and gunner, because that gives me 30% armor on kill. I don't really need to stack more than that. Let me throw my hunters on. I'm not going to have as much armor, though, because my hunters is red, right? It doesn't matter, though. I have 1.1 with this. I'm gonna hurt myself, no. I don't really need to have, I don't even, you know what? And I don't even have to have the mop out for this one.
Immediate medical assistance.
I can use the Scorpio this time. Because I should be okay. Yeah, that's on by default. Yeah, no, it doesn't come back. The reason why, oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so, and I'm not even running gunner, right? I get 20% from this alone. And I get another 10% from here. Right, 2 pieces of this will give you, Bellstone will give you 10% armor on kill as well.
Vital signs critical.
This is crazy because I don't even know what you would classify this as, like, as far as armor regen percentage goes. It's definitely more than 145,000 a second. They can't really put a number on it so fast. And that's purely, they are not dying from that. Like, they are getting injured, but they're not dying from that. And that's what I've been, this is what I've been trying to tell people, is they're not dying from it. That's right. Because somebody was telling me, like in the comments, somebody said, yeah, because you're killing them, right? And it's giving you armor on kill. I was like, yeah, after I kill them it does, yes. But they're not dying because my shock trap is not killing them. It's just stunning them. That's my point. It's stunning them and causing me to get armor back for no reason. Because it's what I think is happening is the game thinks that I'm killing that target when I'm not. So it's activating armor on kill. Which could be used to, that now you see, like, it's, you know, my guess is this. So in 10 weeks, in 15 hours, the season ends. Ubisoft always takes a week off before they start the next season. They always do. It's always a week. So in 11 weeks, 15 hours, the new season's going to start. And my prediction is that is when the new content is going to drop, or that's when Heartland's going to drop. One of them is going to. Yeah, but what I think is happening is the shock trap and the armor on kill seem to have an issue, and figuring out what's a kill and what's not. It's not just the shock trap, right? You can use the shrapnel trap and heal yourself as well. It works with either one. It's the only two skills that, like, or sorry, yeah, it's the only two skills that it's the traps, the only ones that work. Because I tried it with Secret Mines, I tried it with everything, and it doesn't proc the heal. Only the traps seem to do that with armor on kill. But you're not really killing them with the shock trap, right? You're just shocking them. I'm running the Vile Mask, but it's still not killing them. It's just doing minimal damage. It's just putting a bleed on them. Yeah. I don't know if you remember the Memento issue that was going on there. Oh my god, I didn't want to know that. Oh my, I don't know what, I'm not gonna repeat that. Oh, that's fucking nasty. Why do people do that shit? Oh, God. I don't even want to know. Don't tell me anymore. Jesus, why does she keep telling me this shit? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's going on at work. Oh, fuck. I, oh, I, I was hungry, but I'm not hungry anymore.
Incoming backup request.
I definitely lost my lunch there. I'm definitely not hungry anymore. Yep. I don't know why she does that. Oh, that's the other thing. So if you want to, if you're good at using the mop has 10% armor on kill as well, and it gives you, and a headshot gives you 20% skill damage for 15 seconds. The mop also strengthens that heal. It doesn't matter how much armor you have, you'll get it all back. Like pretty quick, like really quick. Like you just saw how quick. And I'm at what, 1.1. But before that I was at 1.8 or 1.9, and I was getting it all back like instantly. With just them touching the shock, just the shock trap activating on them. So I see a lot of people confuse that video that I made with other videos that are like about the shock trap, and it has nothing to do with the heal. It's they're showing you how to glitch and make more traps drop instead of one. That's not what my video is about. Yeah. But I know you're gonna get like I said before, like you're gonna. This is how life works. Life works like this. You're gonna get people that love you, and they love what you do, and you're going to get haters. It doesn't matter how perfect stuff is. It doesn't matter if I made a perfect video. Somebody's gonna hit dislike on it. It's just the way it works. There's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't like you, or there's going to be quite a few people that don't like you. You just have to deal with it. Most important thing I would say to people, though, don't let that shit bring you down. If you're making content, if you are doing this, definitely don't let that affect you. What they say means nothing. If they're being negative, then they're just jealous. That's what I say. And I'm not going to stop making what I do. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. Well, they're looking for attention. That's exactly what it is. And that's why they do it. If you feed into that, then, and I've had a hard time not trying to avoid that myself when people make, rude comments and nasty shit. I'm getting better. But it's hard sometimes when people say things that are like super nasty. Because the old me, like a long time ago, the old me would have told somebody to go fuck yourself, basically. I've had to really discipline myself in the sense that I got to stop doing that, and I've come a long way doing it, because I used to just be like, smash first, ask questions later. Not anymore, but that was the old me. And I was like, these comments that I get on these videos sometimes, it's just like, it's really hard to control, not wanting to just tear their head off, but you can't do that, right? You gotta be like, you just basically have to fucking smile and pretend it didn't happen when you know it did, but that's just the way it is. If you let it get to you, then yeah, they win. When somebody hates you, you know what works the best is when you're really nice to them. If they're being nasty to you and you start being nice to them, they hate it. They hate it. I used to do that to people all the time. When they were nasty to me, I just start being nice to them. And trust me, it works. They stopped. Because they realized that they weren't getting the attention. It wasn't working. Anyways, I have a couple video ideas yet. Anything? Let me see this. I'm just trying to read something here. Okay, yeah. So I don't think that my message quite got across to people a second ago. So let me show you again for if that person is still watching. I want you to pay close attention to those dummies over there. I'm going to put them on very hard so they're gold. And the same thing's going to happen. Okay, they're gold. You can see that. Hold on. You can see they're gold. Let me just hurt myself some more.
Vital signs critical.
Let me take off. I'm just going to put 2 yellow pieces on here. Okay. Just so I stop the armor regen, because I have a little bit of armor regen on this. I don't have armor regen on the original build that I made. Okay, so I have nothing. These guys are gold. All of them are gold. I'm sorry, but that is not killing them, right? They're not dead. See? They're not dead. They're not even hurt, to be honest. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say to you. It has nothing to do with killing enemies. Because a lot of people are thinking, this is the thing that I'm struggling to try to explain because I don't know how to say it. I'm not actually killing the targets and it's activating. That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people keep saying it's because you're killing the targets and it's giving you armor on kill. No, I'm not killing them. That's just it. So that's why I'm showing you. They're not dead. You can see they're not even hurting. Right? They're not even hurting. But they healed me. They healed me because I have 20% armor on kill from having 3 pieces. I have 4 pieces of this on, but I have 3 pieces gives me 20% armor on kill. So that's how I narrowed it down. This is how I narrowed down what it was that was triggering what. And that's hazard protection. It has nothing to do with that. Repair skills do not help you either. I've tried this so many ways. I've tried incoming repairs, repair skills, just to see if I could trigger, you know, if I only put like a little bit of armor on kill on, I could make it stronger. But no, it doesn't work. I tried that. This is purely just armor on kill that you have to stack. And this gun has it. So basically, you don't have to stop using this. If you're using this shotgun already, I don't have any purple builds. Unfortunately, I don't have any purple builds. I deleted that stuff a long time ago. The point I was trying to make here was because like I said, I was getting quite a few comments of that, of people saying that. 1 second. What's a purple build gonna do, though? That's what I'm asking. Ugh. It probably works on purple builds, too, as well. Or are you talking about putting a purple build on and going in the DZ? And doing like way more damage than you're supposed to? I'm assuming it would work. It would. Basically it's armor on kill with the shock trap. Or the shrapnel. You can use either. The reason why I use the shock trap is because it covers more area, which means more heals. Hold on a second. Yeah, probably. It's probably something that, like, nobody knows for sure. It could have just, like, maybe they maybe they made it that way, but they didn't really, like, who knows with the Ubisoft. They don't always explain things. For all we know, this could be something that was meant to be, but they never really got into it. They never really, told people about it. Anything's possible, or it's just not natural, and it's, who knows, either way. Yeah, it should work. I'm assuming it does. Because it is armor on kill with the shock trap, right? Why, I know it's armor on kill. The reason why I know it's armor on kill is because, let me see. Let me see. Here, let me just put something on real quick. If I put my hardwired on and take off the shit, I'm just making sure I don't have any armor on kill on my shit. And I do, so I'll take that off. So I have no armor on kill. I'll take this weapon off just so that there's no armor on kill whatsoever. And I'm not using gunner, I'm using survivalist. Survivalist has nothing to do with armor on kill. Now it's gonna heal my health. Watch my health. Watch what. This is something that's weird. This is another thing that I'm trying to figure out. Watch my health go up fast. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it should have. Okay, but you see that I don't have any. See, it didn't heal. Didn't heal me at all, right? Let me put the mop on now. I'll just put the mop on, so I can slowly add it. So slowly add it. Okay. Now it's healing me. Right, and I have no armor on kill. The only armor on kill I have is the fact that I'm holding this shotgun in my hand, which has 10% armor on kill on it. Right? Right here. See? I'm using the mop, because the mop has 12% damaged armor. 10% armor on kill is what it has as well. So, without any armor on kill at all, it does not heal me whatsoever. The minute I add some, even if it's 10%, whatever, boom, I'm getting healed like crazy. That's how I narrowed this down. We tested this, a couple of us were testing this very, very many ways. But you understand why I'm using hardwired, right? The reason why I want to use hardwired as a DPS build, because then I can do this. I can do this. I can keep using this shock trap on shit, and healing, because it covers such a big area that if you were fighting somebody in PvP, you could easily box them in with this thing, because it has so much. It covers so much area, right? The shrapnel trap, not so much, right? Because it's like it's a circular spot, and it just goes to one area, and it's easily avoided. The shock trap is harder to avoid because it spreads out so much. And I typically I run this, and this is optional if you want to use this, but I normally use either explosive delivery, or I use perfectly calculated, so that if by chance my thing is on cooldown, there's a good chance that it can proc, and it will bring it back, and I can use it again and again and again. Legendary, really easy with this build. It's almost like being on easy for me. Because when they do damage to me, I just throw that out, and when they try to rush me a second time that doesn't work out, I'm healed fully. Like within a second. If that.
Agent in need of backup.
So if you run Gunner, Gunner has, like I said, 10% armor on kill. If you run System Corruption, or you have Hunter's Fury, both of those have armor on kill as well, naturally built into them. One is 15%, the other is 20. System Corruption's 15 and Hunter's is 20. Because that's the next thing I thought of, right? Is I was like, what if I use System Corruption and I run Gunner? Like, that's, now that I know this works, like, that's crazy. The mop only has 10% on it, right? And System Corruption has 15% just on the gear. Automatically has on it. You don't, like that, you don't have to stack a lot of it. That's just it. You don't need a lot. The more you add, the stronger, the quicker and faster and stronger it is, but you can get that with just, you know, even 20%. The beautiful part is, though, like, you know what I think I told you this already, but I was thinking on using this Mad Bomber. I'm gonna obviously see if I can find a better piece for it to be on. That's just a rando piece that I grabbed, because I'm using survivalist, so I got the fire grenades. Like, you could essentially cause, you know, big areas to be on fire. Because when you put Mad Bomber on, as you know, look at the size of the radius of the grenade explosion on the, when you have Mad Bomber. It's huge compared to its normal ability. That's a lot of fire. Burning. That's what I call premium barbecues. and it hurt me. Wow. Did it? Oh, and something died in the process. Oh, I run with the squad at nighttime. I have a new squad. We got a new squad. We only have one member online because it's me. Boom. But they come on later tonight. Like, they come on later. They come on like 9, 10 o'clock at night. They don't stay on very long, though. But for the longest time in this game, I've always been a lone wolf. Because I work better that way. Just the one bird. Oh, look at those lights. Why is the lights on? Anyways, I'm trying to get this into a red build. I've got 3 of these pieces. I think this is the piece that I needed to work on. I got 3 of these already rolled to red. And I tried it out. I briefly tried it out, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It gives me the best of both worlds. Alright, and then I'm going to be putting I'm taking my time on this, but I'm working on a video that I'm going to pre-record, obviously. I'm not making it until until I'm satisfied with the way this is built. Because I have so many things that I could use. But for now, I think I'm going to get some lunch. And, yeah, I'll probably have to do some stuff around here, because I don't want to get in shit. That'd probably be a good idea. But I'll be on, like... Let's see. Let me see what you just said first before I do anything. Yeah. And put some armor on, kill, and throw the shock trap out at somebody when you need to heal, and watch how quick you heal. Not only are you going to be surprising yourself, but the person that's trying to kill you is going to be like, "What the fuck? How did you heal so quick?" That's what they're going to be saying. And then they're going to say, "Oh, you're using cheats."
Nice to see you, Agent.
It's in the game, my friend. It's in the game. Right? Alright, I'm going to have something to eat. Take care, guys. I'll be back later, as usual.